Hi.
Hi.
Okay, great. Hi.
Hi. I'm great. Can you please put your camera a little upward so that you can fit? Yeah, this is good.
Let me
This
see.
is good. This is good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So,
Little upwards.
okay.
Or else if you be little back, it will be good.
Hmm. It's bit disturbing. Let me see.
Yeah, this is good. But if you move, your face will be, coming half. This is good. This is
Hmm.
fine. This is fine.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Great.
Yeah. So, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What about you?
I'm great. Firstly, thank you, Warda Liaqat, for accepting my invitation and accepting to be on my show.
Nee, thank you very much for inviting me to your show. And it's been a long since we talked, so it's really nice to see you again. So,
Me too. So I can see you did a lot of work. So I thought to tell about your work and the work experience of yours to my audience.
yeah, that's great. So, would you like me to start with my introduction? A short introduction?
Yeah, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, my name is Warda Liaqat, and I'm basically a software engineering graduate from University of Sargodha, Pakistan. And now I'm working as a cloud engineer at Systems Limited, which is basically Pakistan's top and big IT company. So I'm serving as a cloud engineer and providing my services, as a cloud support engineer, as a cloud assistant. So yeah, this is my current role.
So what exactly you do as a cloud engineer?
Yeah, so here at Systems Limited, we are basically providing support. We are working on project Region Dawn Pharmaceutical, and we are basically managing the infrastructure of Region Dawn, that is basically on cloud AWS, and we are providing end-to-end support to their employees, like day operations. So we are providing support at their daily operations that are basically on cloud, like deploying virtual machines for them, like EC2 instances, and creating buckets for them, providing access to them. So day to day a small operations. So we are managing infrastructure of that project, like cloud support.
You are in this role since.
Since almost 7 to 8 months, almost 7 to 8 months.
So what you learned from this?
Yeah, so at first I joined as a internee, and it took me almost 2 to 3 months to join as a permanent employee and as a permanent employee of the company. So I was already familiar with the AWS and what services AWS is providing. But here at System Limited, I got a chance how we can collectively use AWS services to build a solution, to provide a solution to end users. So this is something that I learned here, like how a big project like Regeneron Pharmaceutical is using AWS services to run its infrastructure. So I just got a chance to dig into the AWS services, how they are working collectively, how they are using these services collectively to provide a solution. So this was something that I learned here, and my journey is still ongoing.
So before this, you worked as associate software engineer.
Yeah,
So
and
how was that? How was that experience? What you learned?
that was just a start of my career. And I was just learning, I was just exploring my field. Basically I did my degree in software engineering. So at this role I was just exploring, like what it is, what exactly is software engineering, and what we can do in this field, and what we can get from this field, and what we can provide to our country, to this IT industry. So that was, you can say, a booster to my career. I got a chance to, learn and to explore my field, basically to explore this software engineering degree. So that was kind of a good start for me.
Nice. And before that, you worked in Amazon Web Services. It was part time, 1 year, 11 months.
Yeah. So, before working as an employee, or before joining my field, I was actually working with Amazon Web Services, you can say, as a volunteer to build a community in Pakistan, to create awareness about AWS in Pakistan, like especially for students. So, how students can benefit from AWS when they are in the, in their universities, and when they are learning, when they are exploring the things, when they are in the year of their degree, so how they can utilize AWS and its services. So I was working as a volunteer, or as an ambassador for AWS, to advertise, or to explore the things, and to mention students how they can use AWS. So that was like this kind of stuff.
So in Pakistan, do the university will teach the AWS services in the university?
Yeah, they do have some courses, but most of the work is theoretical. It's totally theory. There are no such practical labs or practical material. So they provide some theoretical, instructions, like what AWS is basically, but no practical as much. So through these different programs, we basically tell students how they can do some practical work, how they can get hands on to AWS. So this is how we are helping the students in Pakistan to get some practical and some hands-on with AWS. So we are also running a community in Pakistan, AWS community Pakistan, which is basically for students, for professionals from Pakistan. So we are helping the students through the community. We are providing them AWS credits, free credits, and some technical resources, mentors, sessions, workshops, through which students and professionals can both contribute to the community of Pakistan. Students can learn, and professionals can give their services, provide their services to students. So this is how we are working here in Pakistan to, you know, to teach more and more about AWS, because AWS is, you can say, my favorite field, a kind of my love. I am into AWS from almost 3 years, past 3 years. So it's an only field that I'm working with, or I'm exploring. So it's just a kind of craze to me. Yeah.
Nice. And you worked as an executive team member in 2020, AWS Community Pakistan. That is what you said now.
Yeah, I already mentioned AWS Community Pakistan. I'm still with them, and we are working with AWS Community Pakistan, and we are providing our services for students and professionals both. I'm still into this role.
You are a guide or a trainer.
I'm basically a executive member. We used to do plannings. We arrange, for example, if we want to arrange a workshop, we want to arrange a workshop for students. So our task is to organize this workshop, arrange speakers from somewhere, and advertise the event, and gather students, and provide them the chance to come and learn. So I'm basically a kind of, you can say, organizer, or a member, the executive team member that are
You are,
basically running this community.
so you are doing your full-time job as a cloud engineer, and at the same time you are contributing through training and
Yeah,
this kind of things.
yeah, exactly. I used to do such kind of stuff on my weekends, because Saturday and Sunday is off from company. So I used to devote my time to such activities on weekends.
So two different jobs. So what? How that 2 days of your contribution is helping you in your full-time job?
Yeah, actually, through these kind of activities on my weekend, through organizing events or running community, I'm actually learning how to lead a team, or how to build a team, and how to communicate with others. How to put your point of view, how to put your thoughts to someone else. So this community and these 2 days work actually helping a lot to me in my daily job. So through learning this community, I can do better in my job. I'm doing better in my job actually. So this is because of this community I'm getting a lot.
Nice. And you also worked as a Jenny Solution Pakistan internship that you did for 2 years. Marketing intern,
Yeah,
technical lead, and cloud engineer. Present.
yeah. No, actually, I'm not doing this role. It was like when I was in my university in my final year. So I just got a chance to do internship, and it was about AWS and cloud. So I just wanted to do it. I didn't miss it, and then I got this opportunity. Take it as a challenge to to look into my skills, to see what I can do and how I can do, and what this internship can give me or can take from me. So yeah, it was just another booster to my career, and I took it and I did it well. But I'm currently not on this role.
Have you done any certifications in AWS?
Actually, I am preparing for certifications. I actually wanted to do a certification, but I'm not getting a time to book exam and then do it. So I'm almost ready. I have prepared for certifications, AWS Solution Architect and Cloud Practitioner. I'm fully ready. My preparation is complete. But I just need to book an exam and just go for it. So I'm waiting for a time, a peaceful or calm time, so I can clear my certification. I'll do it very soon, inshallah.
In Pakistan, do people coming from different work, I mean, educational background, can come into tech and can do cloud jobs?
For to work in field of cloud, your background must be from like IT. You must have a knowledge of IT field. You must know little bit programming and little bit cloud concepts. So this is actually I think this is important, that you must have a prior knowledge about IT industry and IT field to work in cloud. That
So
would be helpful quite.
I did some
Yeah.
interviews of people who are from Western countries. They take they are from England, from US. They have different backgrounds like physics or chemistry or some other
uh,
degrees, but still they can come into technology and can do. They are doing jobs in England and US.
hmm.
So just asking.
Okay, okay. So it's just my point of view, we used to say that nothing is impossible. You can do everything or anything. So it's totally depend upon a potential of a person or potential of someone. So if you have a potential, then you can do anything. Nothing is impossible. So I'm just talking from a perspective of an average person or a normal person who is not a kind of Superman or superhero. So just talking from perspective of that normal person, like average people, they must have a little bit knowledge of IT industry, before come into the field, come and join cloud. It's important. It will help you.
So you are into this role from last 1 year, cloud
Uh,
engineer role.
yeah, almost you can say 7 8 months.
So what are the projects that you did? This is the only project that you're doing?
Yeah, it's actually a quite huge project, regional pharmaceutical, and I'm into that project since I joined as a cloud engineer, and we are just providing support and managing infrastructure for this project. But uh, I'll see, and I'll see if I got an opportunity to move to a different project. But currently, I'm into that project since I joined as a cloud engineer.
So before entering into this role, what was your knowledge and what was your experience? What was the questions that they asked you?
They actually asked about my uh, prior knowledge about AWS. They did my interview, and interview was all about AWS. Like they asked me about basic services of AWS, EC2, S3, VPC. They actually checked my concept of AWS. Like about interview was totally based on AWS, like what AWS infrastructure, AWS services, how they are, what are the services and what are their purpose, how we can use them. So, as you know, I already had a knowledge of AWS. I was working from almost 1 to 2 years, so it was quite easy for me to clear that interview. So this is how I just cleared my interview and joined as a cloud engineer.
So what is cloud to you?
Uh,
What is cloud
what
to
is
you?
cloud?
To you,
What is cloud to me?
yeah. Why you like cloud and why you want to be in cloud?
To be very honest, cloud is seems like a kind of fancy word to me, a kind of fancy concept to me. So that's why I like cloud a lot. And secondly, we are moving toward uh, you know advanced era where every we are trying to be smart, we are trying to do everything in a smarter way, we are trying to moving everything to somewhere else. We just don't want to manage our own thing, we want someone else to do other stuff for us, and we just focus on innovation, more and more innovation, how we can do things better. So cloud is basically providing us such opportunities so that we can do innovations, we can think innovatively, we can make things better. So it's helping us a lot. So that's why I just this is what I like about AWS and cloud.
So you are presently working for a project for an organization, right? So what are the projects that you like when it comes to cloud?
Actually, I'm more into infrastructure management and cloud operations. I used to do a roles, and I used to do a projects where I have to work and have to manage operations and have to manage the infrastructure. So when it comes to project, I used to prefer those projects where I have to play as I have to play as a cloud operation engineer or as a infrastructure manager management.
Do you have data centers in your country? AWS
Uh,
data
we
centers?
No, not yet, but we are hoping to have one very soon. But not yet. We don't have any data center. Yeah.
So you want to say to direct the Seattle AWS people who are watching this?
I just want to say that the guys are very lucky. We are hoping and we want that AWS hopefully soon in future should build a data center in Pakistan as well, because Pakistan IT industry is also growing very fast. So it would be great if AWS think to build a data center in Pakistan as well, because Pakistan IT industry is moving very fast, I can say. So
So how AWS is creating impact and how it is helping the world?
AWS helping a lot. You can say AWS is leading the market, and there must be something why they are leading the market and why they are leading the industry. So that is because of their services, their solutions that are very low cost and that are very reliable from security purpose, you can say. So they are providing solutions that are actually the need of the market, that are actually a need, current need. need of present people or present companies, present solutions. So this is how they are creating change. They are providing, different solutions or different services, and that are making them to lead the market, lead the industry, and do more and more.
Yeah. So my last question was, what are your favorite services, and why those services are your favorite?
Actually, my favorite services are AWS, AI, and ML services. Artificial intelligence and machine learning services are actually my favorite. Whenever I got a chance to deliver a talk on AWS to about AWS services, I always choose AI and ML services because these are my favorite. AI services, seems like magic to me, or they are just too much interesting. They are automating your task, or they are providing, amazing things. So AI services are actually my favorite, including Amazon Poly, Amazon Comprehend, Amazon Translate, Transcribe. So these services are my favorite. These are amazing AI services.
So how many services you used in AWS?
I have used almost, you can say, 35 to 40 services I have used till now.
Okay. Have you understood even GCP and Azure Cloud?
Yeah, actually, I didn't get a chance to practice with other clouds, but I'm a little bit familiar with Azure and GC, Google Cloud. So I, have a little experience with these two as well.
So any particular problem that you solved as an engineer that you cannot forget?
Uh, Let me think. I used to do this on daily basis. So as I mentioned, I'm working on a project where we are providing cloud support. So we encountered a lot of issues on daily basis, lot of problems that we face. So I'm doing this on daily basis. This is my day-to-day job, to encounter such a different problem and to solve it. So I feel that kind of situation or that kind of feeling too oftenly. So yeah, you are right. I felt that a lot.
So do
I've
your
gone through
the people with whom you interact, all they are technical people or non-technical people?
both technical and non-technical people. We are actually interacting with the employees of the basically project region on. So some of them are technical and some are non-technical, so we used to interact with both of them. We get a chance to talk with both of them, technical and non-technical.
So as an engineer, something that you like,
Sorry, I
as an engineer, something that you like, that you like about engineering.
Yeah, it's kind of fancy field, interesting, full of challenges. So this is why I liked engineering since from my childhood. When I was in my school, so I just wanted to be a software engineer because I love the word software engineer. It seems kind of fancy and amazing. So that's why since my childhood I just dreamed to be an engineer, software engineer, because I love the word, the term. So
You also worked as a software engineer, right?
yeah,
So
I'm not much into development side. I'm not a complete developer. Development is not my thing. I just used to do development whenever it's required. A little bit development, a little bit code. So my job or my interest is mostly into operations and infrastructure management and governance, security this side. So I'm not much into development.
you understand the requirements of the client, and
Yeah, I
you
can
connect them with
understand.
the AWS services.
Right, right, exactly, exactly. We used to do that on daily basis. I can understand the requirements of client end. I can provide a solution to their problem. So how they can collectively use AWS services to build a solution. How we can do that.
Is there something that you cannot understand when some client said to you and you're
Uh, actually, I'm not sure about that because I never encountered such scenario till yet.
so you are an expert?
Um, just a struggler, struggling.
So
I'm
what do
not
you
expert yet. It will take some time to be an expert. I'm still young. I'm still young to be an expert.
so what do you say to the people who are listening to this, the engineers who are already in the industry, who didn't came to the industry and who are experts in the industry? So what do you say to them?
To the experts or to the beginner who are new to this industry?
Three, like three levels.
Okay, so the first thing that I always wanted to say that we shouldn't or we never miss an opportunity just because of our shyness or lack of confidence or communication. We should remember our dreams in our heart and not just our fears in our mind. We should just remember our dreams and we should just go for it. Whenever you come to industry, whenever you just think of coming out of your comfort zone, it will take time for you to adjust there or to come somewhere. So just focus on your dreams. Just don't miss any opportunity just because of you were shy or you were not having a confidence to face the situation. Just go for it, and you will see the results, and you will surely enjoy the results. You will be shocked with the results, unimagined results. So I truly believe that.
What is driving you? What is your driving force? What is motivating you to wake up in the morning and do cloud engineering?
Because I it's my belief that whatever you do it at your best. So whenever you do something, you should think that no one else would be better than you are best, and you should do everything at your best. So you should compete with others, and that is a driving force for me that makes me to wake up early in the morning and do a cloud engineering. So this is my motivation, that I want to do a best. I don't want anyone to point out like this is something that I can't do. I just want to compete with other. I want to be a best. I want to do a best at my job.
Women in tech. What do you say about this?
A woman in tech is, you can say, something new in Pakistan. In other countries, in foreign countries, women are already quite much into IT and in tech. But here in Pakistan, women are not much in this field. But nowadays, women are actually coming into the field. They are practicing, or they are coming because we have some kind of restrictions. Our women are not, we have a families to take care of them. So it's difficult for women to join the IT industry and to be a programmer or a developer or a coder or a cloud engineer. But I'll definitely encourage the women to come out of their comfort zone. We can manage the thing. We can do the both. We can do home and we can do our job as well. It's not that difficult. We just need to prioritize the thing, or we just need to, uh, learn to learn some management, how we can manage both things. So we should come out of our comfort zone, and we should participate equally in the tech field as well. So this is very important if we want to grow our country, if we want to make our country to stand out and to compete with others. So this is important for women to come out and join tech field.
So, as a cloud engineer, as a person who is into software from long time, and who's passionate about software and who loves giving knowledge to others about tech and cloud. So what is your observation about my videos?
What is my observation about your videos?
Yeah.
If I get it right. Yeah, I always used to say you are doing an amazing job. You are doing, you know, literally your work is totally speechless. So, as we used to say in our big companies, or like in my companies, we have to hire a different people for communication, and we have a different people for do a uh, tech stuff or do a development. We always need a person who can communicate with client or who can deal with the client. We always need a separate person for that job role. But if you are good at both, then you can do it, and you are the best person. No one can compete you. So this is what you are doing already. You are good at both, and there is no match of you in industry in here. So I'm very thrilled to hear about you, to hear about your work, to hear about your videos, what you are doing, how you are doing, and with different people you are communicating, you are learning from them, you are listening to their stories, and yeah, I'm just thrilled to listen or to watch all of them or have them. I am very happy to got a chance to come into your show and I'm very lucky to get a chance to know about you, to know about your work. I think I'm very honored.
So thank you, Vartha, for your valuable words and telling about
Yeah,
your experience and about the work that you're doing and about the work that you already did, and
yeah,
also the contribution that you are doing when you're free. I mean, in your weekends, you're contributing your technical knowledge to others. Also, I hope because of your presence, a lot of people will get affected because of technology, and also you will contribute. Your
yeah.
presence will make IT industry as well as cloud industry uh, you know get a lot of wealth, and also because of your presence a lot of positive things happen, I hope.
Yeah, I hope the same. I wish that if someone is just deciding, or some woman or some lady is deciding to come into the IT industry, but she is hesitating, I would just like to tell her that just don't worry. It's not something like big. It's quite huge. You should surely come to IT industry. You should join this field, and you should play your role in IT field as well. And this is going to be an amazing journey for you. So you should must come and join this, practice
Uh-huh.
in this field.
Can I put this video on my YouTube channel with your permission?
Yeah, you have my permission. You can put.
And also,
I'll be
can
more
I
than happy.
thank you. Can I also put this video and audio clip on my podcast website, internet, social media, everywhere with your permission?
Yes, you have my permission. You can put it anywhere. You have my
Okay.
permissions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Varda. Keep going, keep doing
Thank
what
you.
you love, and also keep inspiring people.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting me to your show and giving me a chance so that I can speak about my work. I can share my experience, like whatever I am doing or what I'm doing and where I'm doing. So thank you very much for inviting me.
Bye.
Bye.